For some reason, they're making a big deal out of this, even though it's happened 4 times before. But Saladin Ahmed, who currently writes the Miles Morales Spider-Man book, has said that the Ultimate Universe is returning again, but apparently this time it's in a big way. It's not. It's not like it was before, where we had characters on the Ultimate Universe saying that that universe still exists, and then Bendis at the end of his Spider-Man run saying the Ultimate Universe still exists. For this time, it's for reals.
So, I think this like to me reeks of like just like overplayed. Like I think
A little bit, yeah. At this point, like they got rid of the Ultimate Universe in 2016, so it's only been 3 years and it's been back like 3 or 4 times. It's like, okay, I get it, it's still there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mistake even announcing something like that. Like just like just let it die. Let it go for a lot long, like at least 5 years, and then make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Like
so if you're gonna say it's coming back in a big way, give me books. Like, where's my line? The big way is you announcing a lineup. If you're not announcing that, then it's not a big one.
I can't kind of understand. I can't think of anything that would make you go, oh wow, really? Okay, this is big. What are they gonna do? Like bring back the Defenders? I don't know.
But this is. Like, I understand where Med's coming from it in a way, because it's the Ultimate Universe is integral to Miles and like his history. He is the character out of his own world. You might not necessarily fully remember it because of what Monocle Man did to him.
Yeah.
But it still plays a part. Of course it's Spider-Man, so Ultimate Goblin's coming back, so big hulky Green Goblin's gonna be here.
Yes.
And another new Spider-Man villain. We were just talking about that one. So for some reason they called it Ultimatum to remind people of one of the worst Marvel events you could ever want to remember. So
I bet he's got pouches and lots of pockets.
Well, luckily Ultimatum was in the mid 2000s. So.
Okay.
No pouches.
Oh yeah, like I guess that was the time when pockets and pouches were out.
It looks like Ultimate Giant Man in the background on the cover, so I don't know if he's Ultimatum, which would be an interesting take. Ultimate Hank Pym was a bigger dick than he is in the 616. So.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I don't see anything that makes me get excited about this because you can't outdo the original. The original was good, and then it slowly dilutes the brand each time you do this, And like at this point, I think the Ultimate Universe is just like I don't know. It just sounds like a gimmick to me.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of a gimmick when it came out, but it was a very good gimmick.
I mean, it was a gimmick when it first came out, but it was more interesting than the stuff that was going on in the 616 universe at the time. But then, like, it just, I think each time it came back, it just like felt diluted, and like watered down, and like, I mean, there was like shock and awe, like, I mean, but it just felt like there was no like, I don't know, it doesn't feel, I don't know, compelling to me.
My history with the 1610 is a very weird one because I loved it when it first came out. Like Ultimate Spider-Man is still like my definitive Spider-Man run. But you look at like Ultimates, it's like I liked it at the time. You look back at it now, it's like it hasn't aged well. Really hasn't aged well. Like gay jokes from Hulk, not great. On top of the horny Hulk stuff, not great. Well, everything after like Ultimatum, when Hickman came in and went, no, we're doing this, and like Nick Space took over X-Men and all this and that. It's like this is when it it still holds up now. Then it kind of had the all new Ultimates, which I don't like to talk about because it still hurts. And it's just like, it really went out in a whimper there, unfortunately. But
so do you think they get rid of the? Are they the Ultimates in the 6110 universe? That's done, right?
I don't know, because again, I actually just remembered another time people brought them back. Al Ewing brought them back in his Ultimates 2 book, which, to be fair, he was writing Ultimates, so it makes sense for them to show up. But it's just like the Ultimates were running around in the 616 in space trying to do stuff, but then Bendis was like, "Hey, no, they're in the 1610 still." But I don't know how this is going to play. I don't know if it's going to be solely for a Miles centric story or if there's going to be something larger at play. But Like, we still have the Maker running around in the Venom book from Kate.
So do you think that the characters that kind of shifted into the 6110 or 616 universe, do you think they go back like the Maker and stuff like that?
I hope not, because having the Maker in the 1610 in 616, I really like the idea of. It's Reed Richards. You can go for like different dimensions and stuff. I don't know if Jimmy Howlett or not Jimmy Hudson's still running around. I know they made him a poison or some weird stupid thing, and they completely ruined that character.
Yeah.
I think he's still knocking about somewhere. I'm not sure. The Ultimate they didn't touch on again when Al Ewing was off the Ultimate book. But,
yeah.
I don't know. They could bring in other people. They could shuffle them off. I don't. Well, I assume they are bringing in people because of Goblin and Ultimate.
Yeah.
But apart from that, they could shuffle everything off to clean it up a little bit.
What would make you interested in this series if when it comes out? Do you like? Because like right now the Maker is kind of involved with the Venom series right now, so like
I'm not sure. Like, I'm reading Miles anyway because of Med's like fantastic on these like teenage books.
Yeah,
him and Zaba got these nailed down, but I don't really know what he could do that I'd be kind of like, that's cool. I want more of that, because I'm kind of like, the Ultimate is for me is done. Like it's
it's run its course though, right? And it just seems like a rehash of like kind of a cash cow to get like maybe because like I don't know, man. Like the original, it did kind of rejuvenate the comic industry and sorts and stuff like that. And I mean, like I think that was the reason why they did it. So I don't think there's a reason to bring this back if it wasn't just for money.
Yeah. Like, at the same, like, I agree, but at the same time, it's like a Med must have something.
I hope so.
And he doesn't strike me as the type of person to like arbitrarily bring something back like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like there must be something there, and I no doubt I'll read it and I'll eat crow and what I've been saying. I'll be like, this is the best thing ever. But
yeah. Well, I mean,
right now I'm just like, just let it be.
Yeah. I mean,
the horse died a long time ago. Stop poking.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a shot when it comes out, but like, I'm not hugely optimistic about it.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can guarantee is like the writing will be good, and that's like.
I'm sure there'll be like 16,000 different variants of the first issue.
Yeah, there'll be a ton. It's like, hey, remember this Ultimate character? Remember this one? How about all of these? Here's 6 connecting covers, and they're all different.
And they're lenticular, and like they move and wave at you too. So
I think Marvel might have learned their lenticular cover lesson when they tried to copy DC. And it's like, oh yeah, we cheaped out and they're bad. Oh
yeah, they're pretty bad.
I think that was Axel Alonso who did that, and luckily he's gone. So
yeah. Oh yeah, he is gone.
Yeah. We now have the base Yoshida. Bless him.
But that's a different story.
That is a entirely different story, and that will haunt him forever. But it makes for good memes. So it's all good.